Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Moinuddin, and today my topic is Project Communication Management. I have divided my topic into two sections. First is Project Communication Process, and the second is Communication Activities involved in plain communication. What is plain communication? First of all, we discuss what is communication. What do you know about communication in your knowledge and your thoughts? Communication means information going from one side to another. So communication mean by using some channel like for example you speak, listening, your body language. All of these are the medium of communication. For example, when you are in angry mode, so your body language will be different. Your face expression will be different. So this is also some way to communicate some person. So communication means that communication is simply the act of transferring information from one place, person or group to another. So now coming towards our main topic, plain communication. Plain communication means, for example, you are implementing a project of a mobile application, and you are have to do the agreement with any customer. Let's assume the agreement is also done. Now you are making communication plan. So what should be included in plain communication? It is simple way, not going too deep. Just imagine, just think. Be the communication plan include. It should be include the methods that how communication will pass back, how you will inform the stakeholder, and how the stakeholder will inform you, and how what will be the passage, the way through which type of communication is done. The second is the managed communication, the process of creating, collecting, distributing, storing, retrieving, recover, and the uh, ultimate disposition of project information in accordance with the communication management plan. So there is arise a question, why do we manage communication? Managing communication are very important because it allow the project managers to rely the the information to the stakeholder and also make the right decision based on the information. Project communication process. Third one is control communication. The process of monitoring and controlling communication throughout the entire project life cycle to ensure the information need of the project stakeholders are met. What is control communication? Uh, for example, regulation or control. This is used in order to literally control the behavior of people. It is also utilized to regulate the nature and number of activities that people engage in. Internal and external communication. Uh, Internal communication is information and ideas exchanged within the project or organization itself. Uh, while ex- external communication means exchange of information both within the project or organization itself and outside the project or organization. Formal and informal communication. As we know that formal communication is also called official communication. Formal communication often allow a specific structure or channel, such as report, minute, briefing with clients. And informal communication can often flow freely in any direction. Vertical and horizontal in communication. When communication occurs between superior and subordinates, it is called vertical communication. Otherwise, when information flow between persons holding the same position in the project or organization, it is called horizontal communication. A vertical line goes up and down, and a horizontal line goes across. Official and unofficial communication. Official communication is related to the work, for example, newsletter, annual report, etc. And unofficial communication mm, include implied communication outside of work environment and uh, topics not related to work or project. That is called unofficial communication. Written and oral communication. Written communication means the sending of messages, order or instruction in writing through letter, reports, telegram, official memos, bulletins, etc. Oral communication refers to the speaking and listening skill needed to participate verbally in discussion exchange through the information make clear and convincing presentation and a variety of audience. Last one is verbal and non-verbal communication. Verbal communication is about language, both written and speak. In general, verbal communication refer to our use of words, while non-verbal communication refer to communication that occur through means other than words, such as body language, gestures, and silence, etc. So that is my presentation. Thank you so much. If you have any question, so comment here.